money. They didn't tell me they had it for me.
Oh.
Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Burger benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with Ellie.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Get 5,000, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun office, my own son office that I went and signed a resolution. I many seconds them why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Burger send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
That's exactly what you are experiencing in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right. The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. They come say even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You do you impact a lot of.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you his wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football the very country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to yesterday because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Connections there, you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. You know, I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who will have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero.
In sports?
Tell me something. Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national team, if they go.
Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face at the end of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up 10 new positions, whoever with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period. So we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the one that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
AB, when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know, and what $50 job, $100 job. You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Baka know that. Baka know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him and even feed Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow.
It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During the President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I've never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today,
but again, the generation.
You can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson said, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even worked with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador.
You were even seeking for
You understand?
sponsorship to help the national team.
I don't have an issue
The national team,
of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful.
I'm talking to them.
But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate or people, and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam.
What's up to all of you wherever you are? It's great joining us tonight right here on this day. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here together again to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. So with God, all things are possible, and I believe in God. I know you to also believe in God. Putting your country first in everything you do is what matters to us. We're trained to that. And this is what we sign on to. We don't have to be told. We don't have to be paid. You don't have to be paid to be a patriot. You don't have to be paid to be a nationalist. No. It is a core. It is a natural core. In fact, except you don't love yourself. Patriotism is just the showing of self-love. Who will not let to do the best for themselves? Who will not let to get the best thing happening for themselves? Who will not like to hear about the good news about him or herself? That's what patriotism calls for. That's what nationalism calls for. You always want the best for yourself. Nationalism is a biased word. It comes from your biased background, meaning nationalism, patriotism. Everybody want to be put themselves first, right? So that's being biased. You may be biased, but again, that's why it is. I put my country first. Though I may be biased against other countries, but I put my country first. That's right. That's it. And you just have to live it that way. And let me say welcome to you. You got to develop that. It's not something that you just jump overnight and whatever. It's about being selfless. Because the question now is, what can you do for that environment that you live in to always make it to look good? Sometimes you go hungry. Sometimes things go bad. But it is the impacting the society you're in, the people who are there, the occupant of the society. I have seen parents go hungry because they want their children to go to good school. I've seen parents go hungry because they want to keep their houses in good shape. And then they want to see that their environment is very sound. So they struggle all day. So take that kind of mentality and put it to the national scene. That you are willing to go hungry to make Liberia to go better. You are willing to sacrifice every time you can to make sure that Liberia becomes a better place. That same thing, just take it, right? It starts on the family level, where the father or mother will do anything to make sure that the family image out there is okay. Now, the same way you yourself, you can do anything to make your country image out there to look okay. And that is wherein we thank the ever-potent and, of course, most venerable, His Excellency, Ambassador George Manuia. So that's where we place him. Because if you check all around you, he's the only one that best fits for that kind of character. And I can say that clearly. So let me say us up to all of you, wherever you are. We are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here. Today, we go into another one again. Next week will be the last week for the Three Wise Men, because it ends on the 15th from what we understood from our partners. So it ends on the 15th. So next week will be the last. So you can play with that code star 799 star 100 hash. Tonight you get 10,000, but of course the highest could be in the neighborhood of 50. If and only if we can do what we can, it could be in that neighborhood, and that's why it is. So let me say us up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight, and this is our country where Ambassador Joseph Yuma-Boaka is the president of the Republic of Liberia. It's our country where the judiciary is headed by the Chief Justice of Female Insiana Yo, and a country where at the level of the national legislature, the upper house, the Liberian Senate is headed by constitutionally Yombi Kanga Lawrence. Liberia, this is the country where at the level of the lower house, a very criminal-minded hijacker in one Richie Kuhn has disturbed democracy and the peace we always enjoy at that level. And of course, we still believe and strongly believe it's a country where the democratically elected, constitutionally elected speaker is being haunted by a rebel speaker in Richie Kuhn, right? Yeah. Reggie Nangbe. That Nangbe. They call him Reggie Nangbe Kuhn. I don't know whether your pastors can tell you anything sound. I don't know which church you come from. Whether your pastors can talk to you. If your pastors can talk to you, whether you can listen. I don't know. But thank God, the pastor of and the president, the current president, does not recognize you that way, because so if someone as a pastor at that level can be, then I think that to you when I say when people do good things again, okay, yeah, and so I think for sure it's good. So that criminal Richard Kuhn that don't even represent his deportment, his appearance, and everything. The man just looking useless and looking pale. Sorry, pastor, if your member are talking to, so but your member is very useless. I don't know whether you put a uselessness in your member. I don't know. But your member is a useless member. That guy is completely a useless person. That's not a good example. The reason we are saying this, we don't want some of our children who always want to follow bad things to say any man did the same thing too. I too will do the same thing. Yeah, we don't want that. You know, children nowadays, some of them could follow bad example, and we don't want that. Right? Yeah. And it's quite terrible. You don't want those kind of things. So whatever you see all bashing at these people, it's not that we are against them, but some of our children growing up, they're hearing these news. Someone will say, I don't want to be the Richie Kun of the other thing. Yeah, that kind of foolishness. You know, you don't want your child to be brought up that way. So the reason we are banking any and condemning so that child who want to be that, I say, even if I wanted to play Richie Kun, I don't want to play that one again because the way people will look at me, I don't want to play that. You know, you got to do it in a way that the children listening, they will not want to follow that path. They say, but in the Richie Kun, man, AB was just describing in that form. And man say, yeah, me, I want to be the Richie Kun before they saw that behind because Richie Kun will continue to be disgraced. That man is very useless and he's a criminal. And these kind of people, they're not supposed to be spoiling our society. So the way we treat them, it will discourage that deterrence. That's what we're going for. So that deterrence we are aiming at. So that people like Richie Kun will not leave. The children are going to school. They are listening and they're seeing us and they're hearing about everything. So if we don't deal with Richie Kun, we allow it to go there. You know what they will think? They will say, oh yeah, the society can accept that. And we don't want that child who's growing up or that next person who coming out to think that it is acceptable norm or practice in our country. No. So since it is not acceptable, that's why we are dealing with the legs of these criminal Richie Kun, and of course, who just stealing all over the place. Somebody told me something, and I will check on that. And Richie Kun has taken the budget of that office to over 5 million. Richie Kun, they put that money on a Richie Kun budget. The criminal lawmakers, the rebel and criminal lawmakers, they put that money there. I'm saying, you know why the guys don't want to publish the expenditure component of this budget on the website? They stay keeping it because they are hiding some things. Because when you see it and it is published, you will know what they put there. These people are criminals. They put money there so that a criminal Richie Kun can take it, give it to them. Some of their expenses that they use, all the kind of foolishness and what they own. But you see, Richie Kun will continue to be humiliated, disgraced, and insulted every day. Useless human being that even want to call one of the animals that I want to call himself. But the idea is I can't call him an animal on the radio now. I won't call Richie Kun an animal. But you know, human decency and the kind of place people that all will come from, I can't call him an animal now on the radio. So I will leave that one. But you see, my students are free. They can call him like that. But you see, Richie Kun is not somebody. These are the people that are spoiling. And we don't want children to follow Richie Kun. Because you know that when you follow Kun, we will not treat you with easiness. That's all we're trying to tell you. If you try to follow that path of Kun, even in your classroom, class election, or whatever it is, be your decent character and wait for your time and do everything the right way. It will be very good for you. If you don't do it, we'll lash at you and I will bury you the way we want to do it. And that's very important for us. So that's one thing I was just talking about. I was just doing intro. That your intro will stay on. That's you. Yeah. They say you put that 5.4 million. I'm still checking on that thing. I will get it. I will get it. I will get it. Don't worry. So, they say you put plenty of money there. 5.4 million just for the speaker's office. Now, we'll be asking to know from Fonati where was the budget of the speaker at that time on Fonati. Then, if it was around 1 million, then the criminal here decided to put 5.4 million so that you will take some, give it to a criminal lawmakers, take some, give it to Jeremiah Kun, take some, give it to Prince Moi, take some, give it to Joseph Yuma Buaka, just to steal the country money. That's what they are on. So the idea is they don't want to publish it so that we'll see it and know what's in there. What was there first and what is it that is there now? We are coming to that one there. But I don't want to talk in that one there too much. Let's wait. We'll get there. We'll get to that one there. So let's wait. You know, God is wonderful. And let me tell you some of these things there because I'm not scared of any criminal in this country. Anybody who injures my country's peace and the livelihood of our citizens, I have no respect for you. I will disgrace you any day. Raw way. Just God bless you. I'm just the kind of person and the kind of thing that I'm going to tell you, say you are going to go on ground. But the idea is we got to portray ourselves in a decent way, and that's why we are where we are. You're hurting this country too much. I'm not angry at anybody winning election. No. People will have to win election. What a big deal about it. We go into competition. You think I want supposed to win? Other people supposed to win. I don't have a problem with it. For the fact that there exists a competition, any other person who's a participant of that competition should be aware and prepare themselves. that they are also equally a candidate for winning, and of course a candidate for losing. Right? You should prepare yourself for that. Right? Though you don't want it, but of course leave room. So I always know that, and I always know that, and I always seen it, and this is what is important for all of us. So we are still watching around to see what happens. You know, it's not that my life is by far better. In fact, now I'm living freely. Though I used to say that the government money I was eating now, I was talking around what I'm eating now and say talking, and I'm even getting by far better now. It's better even for me now, right? It's better for me now. I live freely, move freely. My child goes to school. No envious peers or people will not be able to say, oh, I have father than eating our country money. That nonsense talk, nobody, because I was not even working in government. They started saying I have people that eating our country money. That one, no problem. We are free now, right? Yeah, there's some that goes along with it, but we don't have time. But we are yet telling you that we don't have time for that. So let me just try to leave that and get to important things that happened today. Right? Yeah, a lot of things are happening in the country. You did a party government, chakla government. I know, and some kind of song, I know everything chakla, something like that. Somebody sang that song before. Everything chakla, and now everything. Unity Party government is a chakla government. And you know why they will continue to steal? Because nothing is happening. And you know why they will continue to steal? There's no election that is pending anytime soon. They didn't get time for that Nima County election. You think Unity Party cares about that Unity County election? They don't see it as something to lose. They don't have time. As far as Joseph Boga concerned, he doesn't need Nima anymore. So whatever Nima people do down there, it is Jeremiah Kun business to deal with that. So it is Jeremiah Kun versus the opposition community in Nima. JMB is not part of that whole Nima thing. JMB not part of that Nima thing. You just forget about it and just leave it. JMB, if you get what you want to get already, you owe your anything, whatever it is, there is up to you people. That's why you got to elect a senator to replace the late Senator Prince Johnson, who will stand up for those of you in the opposition now. Because you need a voice in Nima County to keep the government feet to fire. You don't need a pro-government senator now. No, you can see it. Look at the level of the national legislature. You can see it clearly that a pro-government senator, the whole Senate, all the terrible things that happen, what in sound you don't hear from them there? Nothing. With the exception of just few. Natana Mage, yes, and so forth, we can say. But the rest of the other people you have seen them talk anything, no. Nothing sound they will talk. Because the rest of it, then they don't care. They don't have to say anything. And they've gotten what they want, and that's why it is. So you don't need, if Liberians, especially those of you from Nimba, you will now need a voice to start making you to look respectable. You need an opposition voice that will add to our voices, and even not only to our voices, but even their own people voices, to start speaking out and say, I'm not here as this, that, blah, blah, blah. Our people still need to be heard. Nimba is not a county that full of silent issues. Right? So, Nimbayans, you have a choice to make. You have opposition members that are there. I'm hearing about Garrison Yellow. I'm hearing about my own mom, and Edith Gonglo, where I'm also hearing about her as well. And she's also going there again. She did compete and she did contest there. So we are seeing how things work. But it has to be an opposition figure that will be able to stand up to this government. The kind of way they treated your sons down there is too terrible. Joseph Boga is doing something. The Senate is not a place to resurrect anything. Nothing sound is happening there. It's very terrible. And so you have to stand up to it. And so it's very important that you know that, right? So I just thought to say that in passing. Too many things to talk about. Where do we start from? I want to say some things in passing, but again, they don't deserve to be said in passing. Because today I'll be talking about how the only reason for which people like us will support His Excellency Ambassador George Manuel Weah is not just out of mere love. Not for nothing love to say, I just love you, love you, love you. There is reason behind it. Yeah. Not just love, not just ordinary love, no. There must be something shown for that love. There must be a sacrifice made for that love. There is no love that is a vain love. And you listen to the Bible. What did it say? John 3:16, what it says? Oh, you all know that other scripture. You see that now. What did it say? Students, what did John 3:16 say? What did it say? You all be student and you gotta be smart. When I'm asking your question, don't you gotta come from the team. They think what all we learn here. So you gotta be smart on it. Very good. So you got to Rosalind, when he say winter greeting, okay, I'll give you summer greeting and all. I will give you summer greetings. I will give you spring's greetings and all. So when very good. So you will be able to get that, right? It says, for God so loved the world. What did he do? He made a sacrifice to demonstrate that love. Now, for nothing love God was going to show to the world. For there was a sacrifice made to demonstrate. Josh, we are the love that people get for joy. We are enough for nothing love. Now, vain love. Now just Lord, just let it out. Not just like even those of my followers who love me today. They not just love me. There is something for which they love me. So you can see it clearly. There has to be the reason. Right? So for God so loved the world. What did he do? Now the question you must ask, that there is no love that is demonstrated in vain. There must be something shown to demonstrate love. Right? And the recipient of that love too should also know that they should be able to do something to reciprocate that love. So people like us, we are not around here because we are, for him so loved Liberia. He gave out his entire soccer career and everything to Liberia and Liberians. And that's some of the things you were talking today that the thing are coming to say. He said, Diadora, because we used to be hearing about Diadora, you know, I used to follow the national team as well. Diadora. He said that the people that were sponsoring me. So when they were sponsoring me, I didn't just say they would just sponsor me. No. I wanted for them to help me to sponsor the national team too. He said how you saw the national team being captured, because he would say, oh yeah, I'm one sponsorship. Just be sponsoring me. For him so loved the world. He always connected his country to anything he ever did. And he gave out everything. There's something always that goes with love. Not just I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Now what we have for? You got to show something. You got to demonstrate something. What do you have to show for this love? When the pa or the pa leaves to go to the mom place to go and marry the mom, the question the mom parents can ask, they can say, what do you have to show that you have come for our daughter? That man will show something. Even on the day of the wedding, when y'all go there, you say, oh yeah, I can't, yeah, I love this person as my wife. The question the pastor will ask is, what do you have in your hand to show that there's no love that is in vain? So that thing you can go do, that reckless thing you can go do, Joseph Waga, for nothing human being who hasn't shown anything, nothing. That just hate your. That's why you see a suffering, you people today. Hate, greed, envy. Those are the people that are around our old man. They just bitter, foolish, useless people, just bitter, and they just jump behind our old man because of that. Because there's nothing that you ever see. Say, there's a reason why we are behind him. There's a reason why we love him. There should be a why. What is that why? Even beautiful women, their beauty cannot guarantee their marriage. There's something substance that within them that will guarantee for men to chase after them. Not just your beauty or whatever it is. They have to he not even France, so that did that one day. Look at those things. Look, and people will understand that there's no love that goes. So you ask yourself the question: why are you people supporting this man? They say, oh yeah, the man has done this, he has done this, he has done this, he has done this, he has demonstrated this. Yeah, that's the reason. That's why it will be. But yeah, I sit down there, I can go do all kinds of things. Let me what man, they're talking all kinds of things all day. Let me ask your question. We really poor, we are so you poor. Okay, let even forget about we are you poor. Kennedy is star 7 and star 100 hash. If you pull Cummins, so you go pull Bwaka. So between Cummins and Bwaka, who you will even choose? Because I'm even talking about we are level. I'm even talking about we are. Okay, let me take Cummins from there. You put Benena Ure, you put Bwaka here again. Benena Ure is by far better than Bwaka. Benena Ure had farm. Benena Ure had radio stations, employ people. They are working there. My man Jala Griffin, they all work there. They are young people. They are people who work with Benena Ure. Whichever way you put it, they may have investments and it's empowering Liberians. Let's forget about all the things. Let's bring Bwaka and put in there too. What thing he has ever done to empower anybody before? Nothing. When Josh Weah was playing his football, he opened sports store. Young people went there. People who were playing football, they just go there. What they call, they broke down his store. He didn't get time for that thing. He said, you're taking. He go by your community, look at people there and tell them, say, what in your thing you can do? Give him back to the community. What did they owe me here? What did they owe me here? You even grab. I don't know why I even say you rate. Who should look for set to pull here and Bwaka together to see whether they can read what the concept, because here you rate incomparable. You can see that there's nothing. There's nothing. Absolutely. What is it really that is there? Nothing you can find. That's a kind of human being. Ask yourself the question. Ask yourself the question. Why is the reason? What is the reason? You got to have a reason. Look, I look for the Liberia and look at the Liberia because I have gone to national team games where they were beating Liberia. It was in Nigeria, 2013. I think when we went Calabar, when they were beating Liberia, I doing commentary, I cried. That's how patriotic, you can feel for your country wherever you are. So you don't want people look down on your country. You don't want you to be seen like you are looked down upon. You want to muscle up. You want to man up. You want to flex up. You need something for your country so that you can be proud of it. Even if you don't have anything, but you'll be proud of your country. They were beating our team. I was crying, doing commentary. Felt very bad. To the extent that I even told my former boss man, Musa Belede, I said, they do these second people then sponsoring commentary here and there. I want to try with national team again. It's too disgraceful, it's too humiliating. So it's not about just riding a plane. It's not about just going to countries to go see there. It's about what impact is my travel making. I went to do commentaries. I want to come back home. Like we did in Guinea-Bissau. When we were in Guinea-Bissau, when we scored and won that game, we came back in a heroic manner. I felt so proud. Though I did not care to celebrate with them, but I was happy that the players were bringing celebrations back home. Liberians were happy to hear about their national team, wherever they are. That's what you look for. It's not about just getting what they call getting in plane, going from here, what they call. All of that. It don't matter to me. I don't care. Once my country is not benefiting anything, travels not mean anything. I don't care about who gets what or whatever it is. That's what it is. And me, I will always tell these things. You got to be patriots. I am speaking to the young kids out there. You got to be patriots. Do it for your country. That country is not trees. That country is not structures. That country, that human being you're thinking about. What can you do that human being will benefit from? When they say you're doing it for your country, when you see investors coming to this country, they are coming to invest in country. The country they come and invest in now trees, now houses, now boots. They are coming to invest in human being. That's why when the investors are coming to ask questions, they might investment are bringing. How many people? What's the population of that country? Because the population of the country will determine the kind of investment that man can carry there. And now the number of trees that the country get, or now the number of houses that the country get, the man coming investing. The man looking at the population that in the country that are able to give him dividends. Why is true in bringing his investment? He needs returns. Those are things that So I want to ask you a question. Those of you who really supported the old man, what is the real rationale behind what? You better ask yourself the question. You think he can ever take you from here anywhere else? No. But let me can show you this young man. I call him young man, though he's old. He's older, but because Joseph Bwaka said the men are born now. So we'll take it this way, and then we'll see this one, and we'll be able to show. You see, this country is an interesting country, and people like you will not understand where we are getting as of people. Yeah, well, I understand. Today, what is this? What is this stuff? I don't know why it's even doing this, but let me show you something that happened today. And okay, I think we are getting there. Right. I think I can get it up right here. Yeah. Okay, good. Brilliant. All right. I think we are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. Okay. All right. Try another way. How do I try now? Let me see. All right, no problem. Okay, so I just wanted to show you something that happened today, so that you get it right here on this die, and we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. So that we can get there. Sorry. I don't know whether I got it, but I think I got it. But someone is telling me I'm doing the wrong thing, but okay, so let me see something, please. Oh, I see what I missed out on. Sorry about that. And I still missing it. Sorry. I think I got it now. I think we are there now. I think I got it. All right. So we are there. Thank you. I got it. All right. So let us just understand each other. And this is very important for us as a people. And I will continue to show you all these things. We got a country here that's kind of country. We got a people in a country here that can be doing all kind of things. No, I want another way. All right. Good. Brilliant. All right. So here we are. This country is an interesting country. And I'll always tell you people, interesting country. All right. So here we go. I want to show you something which is very good for all of us. And we are getting there. So it's very important that we get there so that you can understand where we are getting as a people. Cool. Brilliant. I think we got it now. All right. So let me go show you something which is very much important and share with you what happened today. I will share with you this briefly so that we all can understand what happened today. People pay for their plane ticket. They came from everywhere to come and sign $1 million deal and stand $1 million deal with the former president. Y'all leave you looking there. Now the old men are passing around here whom you all have to resurrect. You have to rescue here officials while you remain drowning. You know why it takes for you to go rescue somebody from the water and they leave you in the water and you just say you leave there and they kind of thing you do for yourself and you're living inside. This is what I was shown today. I will be doing commentaries on it for the people in radio now. So the former president, His Excellency, there is D. Maxwell Sakemia, and of course his doyen of his cabinet and responsible cabinet at the time. Yeah. And so there you see him coming and you see him walking on. He's coming to see something.
With London-based sports company icons.com. And here we are. The president, the former president of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
Now coming in. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you now.
How are you? Yeah. Good to see you. Welcome to Liberia.
Hello, I'm nice to meet you. Thank you, George. Very good. Yeah, wonderful to meet you.
Welcome.
Hi, George. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Liberia.
Thank you very much.
Yo, we got this, man.
We have a lot of things for you. The classic books. And we have some fantastic shirts from your history.
So where
If you were to come over here,
That's good, that way. It's export to my manager.
she sorted out everything.
Yeah, manager, how are you?
We've dealt with so many footballers and so many of their team, and they're all dreadful and terrible. They never sort anything out, they forget, anything is wrong. But this is perfect for us. So today we have a few things. We should only take, I reckon, 45 minutes if we don't.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Depends
Depends how much you
I'm
chat.
fast, you know.
Yeah. And we go through all the shirts, all the things we've done in the past. We are the licensee for the Ballon d'Or, so we can now create a special Ballon d'Or range. We have the FIFA World Cup range. We have all these kind of things. So it's perfect for us. We do these 300 things. We have a present for you, sir.
So what is the best, I don't really close it, cover it before it dry. Yeah. It's a resume.
So we have a present for you. We saw that on your that you had said your favourite player potentially for all time. Pele. So we have a special Pele shirt.
Oh, man. Wow. Idolized.
Yeah. So we did a signing with him in London, and he was full of stories.
My namesake, King Pele.
Okay.
George King Pele.
So we hope you enjoy that. And this is just a magazine about us, so you can read that afterwards. This is who we are. So we worked with Leo Messi for 19 years, and if you switch it over, we worked with Diego for Diego many years. He was very difficult. He was a tricky man.
Okay.
Right.
These are all familiar jerseys.
Yeah, you should remember all of them. We tried to get one from every European team.
I see you guys wanted Liberian jersey too.
Ah. C has made sure that we have our Liberian shirts. Oh, look at that! That's beautifully organised. So we have special ones just for you, and they'll be signed on the front. So we need to have Liberia in there. So what we do now is we take one photo of each. So you sign, and then you hold it up, and then we have one example of everything. So if you sit down, you are moving into your space. You take it easy.
I'm going to sit down.
Take it easy. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We have to sign everything on the same way. So if you choose a way of doing it, maybe across there, in the middle, I don't know what the signature goes.
Okay, so you will be seeing a video in the back, and for those of you online on YouTube and that of Facebook, what I'm trying to narrate as to what really this meant today. And so this group traveled from way London. I will talk to our woman so that they can understand. The guys left from there, the lead tracing. In fact, they met where in France when they went for the Ballon d'Or. So they met him there. So they told him, say, we saw you, Sonny. Oh, yeah, they are signature that you're giving out here to people free. We can pay you money for it. Yeah, just sign on some. We will call for the shite. Because you remember the last time you were in Italy, France, and so forth, you saw children coming to him, you were just signing. Free signature. So the guy then said, you just signing like this, and we can get you something so that they see children that you are helping, because you are noted for helping people, so that you can get some money out of it, and then you also help other children, because you are noted for that. So he said, okay, no problem, but of course I'm here for this occasion. Let me just get through. That's how he got through with it and came back. Later, he know that the guys then who can go to playoffs here and there, they decided to say, look, we are $1 million company. We are more than $1 million company, and so forth. So we have come to you to just sign this. Any proceed that is generated from this, it comes to you, and then you can get to. He said, oh, but then since that is the case, then of course I'm in for it. Because I've been giving it the poor free. So you are now coming to get some money My wife has a foundation. She's running there. There are people, children there. They are upbringing. There are people coming to me every day for scholarships and all those things. My party is there, needs to cater to all those things. I can help to give back to my country. So this is what value. Look, let me tell you something. It's not just about ordinary signature, right? This man is a valuable asset that anybody can look for any day. That's how valuable. In fact, he's a world value. Even in Joseph Boaga hometown where he living here was Songa, he's not even valuable. He's not even MVP in your era. He's not the most valuable in your era because oh gosh, this old man is not as valuable as where is in his own. Wherever he is, his Gibraltar area, growing up from there, going forth, everything about him makes him valuable. These people look at valuable assets and they tell you, say this is so weird that you see here. So I bet. Let me tell you something. Oh God, you don't even know yet. You know, the children who listening to me, the kids who are listening to me along with their parents, I want you to strive for success. Don't ever think you can make it. We are came from the background you came from. We are ate Gary. He sold Gary. He went sold in the streets. He lived with his mother. And we are even said it today that he left this country when his father had already died. We are living right here, up Crown Hill, somewhere there, like where his father used to live. He was living there with his father. So when there were issues, and of course, and the mother decided to leave and go, how we are follow his mother. He was with his mother. We our father died before he left. That's what he said. He said, I entered in Cameroon at the time my father, I went there with no parent. That is why he said. He came from a struggling background. You can make it. This man came from there to there today. And he said when he went there, he knew his color or whatever it is, all he needed to do was hard work. Not to exploit people, no. But to give back to society because he knew where he came from. You see where people chasing him everywhere he goes? Everywhere he goes, the most dominant race is chasing this race. I don't want to sound racist here, but that's what it is. They come to him, they beg him, they say that your finger, that is, Joe, we are son. Yeah, God. No, gosh, this country. Someone was even telling me that perhaps each one of these signatures, as you see, in fact, when you go on the goddamn website now, each one of these shites that you see here, so just for one signature being there, they are telling you 1,000 euro. Already, just go on their website, go on this group website, see how they are valuing the order. In fact, they say pre-order. They say people are paying for pre-order. That is what it is. So they are, and the number of persons and shites there was that how the man will get a royalty on it. That's how it is. And that's why we asking the question, what will you do with this? It's about the whole life I've been living here is about giving back to charity, giving back to my country. And that's my whole life I've been living. So there's nothing else I can do with it except to give. My wife has a foundation. She's running the people, children that they need support. And I can also take same, give it to people so that people go to school. It's not about me. This is what this man is doing. After his, in fact, you'll say, oh yeah, I was saying, what did he do? But the man is still doing it. In fact, during the occasion today, this man, this Mr. President, the real sound president we ever had so far in this country, because there is a man who changed the trajectory. There's a man who introduced what we call developmental politics in our body politics. All presidents in time past, they never care about developmental politics. All we hear about what they call. This man decided to introduce what we call developmental politics. He made it a competition for every government that will come to think about developing the country and going out there seeing things that you bring back home. That's the opportunity he had. He brought it here. And that's it. Everything he ever said today, you see in there, Sonny? You see? Everything. The guys are so excited. There's the CEO. The guy in the blue here is the CEO of the company. You see how the guys are excited and everything they are doing about it? They said we raise millions. And the royalties from there will come straight to him. And he can continue to help because that's what we know about him. It's not about him. It's about yet those children. That's why you saw his wife investing. She didn't go to Jamaica to go take children from there and bring them here. No. She saw the dying need of Liberian kids. And what happened down there is she's trying to train different group of Liberians. It's good that she took them from a poor, destitute background. Sorry to say. Because her husband came from a background where nobody ever counted him. Now, these children at his wife's place there, they are coming from backgrounds where nobody thinks that they will ever make it. Some of them, their parents or whatever it is. This is the kind of thing that because she knows the kind of husband she has today. Where did he start? The way I'm knowing today, the way I've seen today, where did he start? Where is that child that will get hope tomorrow? Now, you don't see footballers to follow Weir's path. Now, so she's trying to raise up another generation to say, this child who came from Liberia and begin a blessing to me. Clara Marie Weir. Our union was blessed with this kind of celebrity where everywhere he is loved. How can we raise up other children who will follow up to say, look, we came from this background. Look at where we are today. That's why she put in their head down there. Look, let me tell you something. This man, this man, this man here is not just an ordinary man that you see. He's a gifted soul, not just for Liberia, for the entire world. These guys are going to make their millions. He's going to get from there. And of course, Liberians are also going to benefit from that million. You see how it is? It's a win-win situation. Where does we are sitting out of this? He leaves from the picture, and it is you, Liberians, and these people who are their vision bearers who will benefit from we are. How much does we are need? We has got everything. We are children successful. If anything that comes from the man is success. So you see, Joseph Boakai children, and they were rogues. You see, they were thieves. Some of them, they are tantans. Then look at the kind of name tantan. You hear about tantan. Why will you take that kind of child? The man name said, his name Buka. Now, Joseph Buka. Then you hear tantan. Then you hear, but what kind of name a game or whatever it is. These are the people. That kind of children. Look at the kind of where they come from. They kind of other nightclub business. That what they eat. They taking in drugs. They're doing this one. All the kind of thing. That the kind of thing children involved with. Where we are on the children here playing football, into industries and seeing to it innovations. That's where they are. And the innovation, anytime they go into it, is to impact. It's not for themselves. They want to follow suit their father to say, look, whatever we do is for the people. He put it into them because every day he's sitting and talking to them. Their children are hearing him talking about people and for people. How would they not learn that? Yeah. Every time they sit with him, they call him daddy. They call him daddy. Every time their daddy here is being surrounded with people, and every time their daddy is imparting people life. You think they're learning it? You think they didn't learn? That's why you see the children will succeed because they are offsprings of success. That's why you see here. So, they man, you're not chasing, you're not do all kind of things to him in this country. People still get respect for the man, and that man respect will stay on. The man respect has surpassed football. It has gone in because the man is teaching life now. Because that's why he's doing. He's a leader. That's why he calls most of his songs. He can put that rabbi, which means teacher. We are is teaching. Now, if you didn't learn good and you think you can go on your own at the place you suffer, we are taught the Unity Party how to lead a country, but they didn't learn. All they were doing was they were angry when they were sitting down in a class. They didn't like the teacher. And when you don't like the teacher, you will fail in a subject. That's what happened in the Unity Party now. They are failing because they did not care to like the teacher. The teacher was teaching. The lesson that the teacher was teaching, yes, it was very hard. You may not like the teacher, but you got to adopt a posture of liking this teacher because the lesson that is the only way you'll be able to grasp it. If you don't like the teacher, you will not be able to make it in class because every time he comes, you're angry. And then that mental realization that you need to be able to cope with the lesson, you will evade the whole thing. Then you suffer. That's what's suffering Unity Party people today. Instead of them learning from Weir, how is Weir managing? How did he go through with his sources? How did he manage with governance? How did Weir taught Boakai everything? And when you become president, you got to walk up to people that you want. You walk up to them. You are the president. Forget about whether you're president. Come down to them and tell them and say, look, thank you so much for the level of work you have done. It is Weir who left his house and went to Joseph Boakai place to go teach Joseph Boakai how transition works. Did Boakai learn anything from there? No, he failed. It is Weir again that said, look, when you get into government, instead of witch hunting people, because there's the first time that we have had a democratic transition. where a government that was structured and put everybody in place. That government is now leaving and another new government coming, and the new government gets supporters. And those supporters will need to get jobs. How do you reconcile that? That was a situation that we was confronted with. How will we manage with that? Because that was the first democratic transition that we're going through. When Jordan came, transitioning from the Congo native issue, and then said native men coming to power in 1980, Jordan decided to ostracize all those other people and say, look, that you're on a time there and you're not going to be in our government. Jordan decided to prioritize their own. Right? They say, look, there's a native people government. There's our time. There's our own government. That was a bad transition era. That did not help us well. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf came and took over. Now, for her, she took over a government in a country that practically never had a governance system in place. So it was easier that she will rebrand the country and rebuild it. So it was easier for her. It was difficult for you to sense that she was going against people, right? It was difficult because she did not inherit. She was not taken away from another government that was already structured and in place with people, because the Taylor issue is carried around by war and so forth. So the entire government dissolved. So we had to go to peace conferences and transition back to democratic route in 2005. Now that's why it is. So the first ever that we're now experiencing, one was watching to see that we is now coming to take over. Well, we are doing like the Doe era where they say, oh yeah, the Unity Party people now they are on a time. Now what on a time? No, we did not do that. We are saying, look, you can be a Unity Party partisans, you can be a Green person or whatever, all will work together. That was teaching of democratic governance. We are taught it. To Bwaka, did Bwaka learn from it? No, he failed. So you can see where we are. This man, and I will keep saying this, right? This man, he has demonstrated everything. And you are seeing him there. Bwaka failed. We are saying, look, you can be right here. What we'll do, your children will remain in the government. Please send me some names of people that I will be able to employ in the government too, so that Bwaka will feel like he's part of the government. That's all our country needs. For all of us to feel a part of it. Unlike the Unity Party town now, where citizens can't see themselves like they are Liberians anymore. They are ostracized. That is what Bwaka has done to our country. For people to think that they are part of government. It's not happening again. Citizens on the side, Unity partisans on the side. Because Bwaka has divided the country further. It is not the election that divided the country. It is Bwaka's governance that divided this country. Election will always be held. People will take their sides. You see that? People will always find their sides after election. After election, the governance star that will be employed will determine to reunite the country. It is the governance star that will be employed by that government. That is what will tell whether the country is divided or not. We are united, everybody, and brought us together. This man is blessed. It's not something that people just saying it. We're not just saying it. It is something that you see. You can see that he is blessed. You think why God decided to take him from the football field and bring him to politics? Because the political realm was in dire need of somebody who was a true patriot, or who is a true patriot. And we are can show all of that only for us to go back to square one. Government full of lies. Government full of deceptions. And that's what happened to them. People are very crazy in thinking the way they think. Why will you do that? You can't. Children are going to benefit from this. What do we benefit from Joseph Bwaka? In fact, say you're being president, say, what are we benefiting from him? Even we are after his presidency, Liberian children will still benefit. And that's his life. There's something unique and special about this George Weah. That I myself sometimes I try to imagine how is it happening. But again, the how and the answers are just right into his life. They are just clear. You can see his life, everything. Say hard work. You got to work hard. He said when he went to Monaco, people say Africans are lazy. They don't let to work. He decided to put in hard work. He said you will be the first on the field and you will be the last. He said everywhere he play and work, he will be the first on the field and he will be the last to leave. He put in hard work. Today, George Weah is signing shites from his life he lived as a soccer player. How many people now bring rice to Joseph Boga? Say the time you were to LPNC that the rest birthday that you used to be what they call you can't sign on it. Joseph Boga's signature, like some of the students were saying, that pound one bottle Joseph Boga will sign on. Joseph Boga, let me tell you something. Oh man, you are a disgrace to not only but your generation. Because you know you had an opportunity to make us to think that look, we had good old folks who could really transform this country, who never had opportunity and they die with their dreams. We would have thought it that way. But the way you're showing yourself, you have disgraced and humiliated your generation to the extent that we have added you and understood, Nana, that you people have been the problem for this our country. No wonder. Then you see Joey Asani here. That pound one bottle will bring, then you put your signature on it, then you be signing because at the place you belong. That all that goat that you carry, that coat that you carry to go crook somebody out of, that goat will bring goat, then you sign on goat because of the kind of criminal thing that you did. You put salt, water, you stuff the goat with it so that it will be fat, that you go sell it, will bring goat, you sign on it. All the criminalities you were involved with, the criminal behaviors that you were involved with, that why you will sign, that your signature there. You can't have this kind of opportunity. Everywhere you go, you are humiliated. Why? And you still call yourself president? You think it's just batato? Eh? Let me sunny shite then here. You know how much eat one of these shites then cost? Then you are just stealing. Eh? What? Why you people? Look, you ask yourself question. You who say you're striving for excellence and success in life. Ask yourself, the person you believe in, the person does not even resemble you. You yourself are sitting down now. You, the Unity Party president, I know you, some of you too good. You are very hardworking. You full of success. And you not Joseph Boga does not bring an inch of you. You're not even qualified to be like you. That they kind of think. Look at it. Every time you try to disgrace this young man, you think what God elevates him, brings him up. The next time you're trying to do SYZ, they call him up to go present Ballon d'Or. The next time you're trying to do SYZ, they call him up again and tell him, say, hey, Chief, can't sign the jerseys that you play in. We want to collect it. Every shirt that you play in, those uniforms, we want to see that. Your signature on it will tell us that indeed it is you. Why? All Joseph Boakai and his people doing in this country, all their signature getting on are stealing, corruption. Now they play the Sunny, you know, they are signing. They are signing death warrants. So lies. Just today. Just today. You know, this country is an interesting country, and you people will now understand what this country is all about. Just today, the Joseph Boakai administration, let me take this one down and bring you to this one. What is here? They said when they come to power, they will improve everything. Right? There's a circular that up. They just put it up today. They said the increasing gas price. Kamene, I'm telling you. And that gas price increment is taking effect as of tonight. For the guy asking my man from all over, they say it's taking effect. They are 5 cents on the gas price. right? The fuel and everything, the area they say, because, and they say, and say they were producing gas here again, and they said they were bringing gas. Yeah, this country. You see how hardship coming in this country? The AC, that when you buy like that, you pay a little money, you get what they call, you put it inside, sometimes it will give you 50 megas something. The AC has now gone to 7.5. Then it is like that. Then the AC is not stable. It's putting people out of business because our man who used to use the AC to get a little cold water and go sell their kue or so forth, today they don't have business, they are going out of business. Do they want to go into getting generators? It's very expensive. Even people who get generators now, they are going to suffer. The gas price is going up. Government is carrying out vehicle registration up. Everything is going up. Nothing is coming down on a unity party. That all the signing, that their signature project in there. Corruption. Then I don't talk about the stealing that going on all over the place. Just today, a friend of mine shared with me, APN terminal post something up. Are they, those of you bringing container in this country, let me tell you now. So that when your broker then tell you, when I say the brokers are lying, they are not lying. Right? They are not lying. They are not lying. All your brokers who will tell you SYZ, they are not lying. You see here, when you bring your container at the port, and sometimes after 5 days, you will start paying certain money on it, right? After 5 days, when it's there, after 5 days, they will start counting after 5 days. That's what APN terminal can do. After 5 days, they will start counting per day. When every time it spends a day there, on a we are administration, and this is something that was there doing early in time. But we are left it like that. And we are saying, why it is true that we can reduce it because why it is, but we can't allow you to carry on because we are operating under a name they call Propo. In fact, that because of that same Propo business, Total left this country. Certain time Total knew that the gas price going up and whatever it is, the government will say, no, we are Propo. You can't what it call. So Total decided to sell to Connex because we are saying we got to remain Propo. I don't care what you do, we got to remain Propo. Because you can't be promising people that you come over Propo government, then you carry price up, or you say you can rescue them, then you bring poverty on them. No, that's not how we are operated. So it is what? Propo. So that one made Total to leave the country. Total said they're not making money in the country. They rather go in Guinea, they rather go in Nigeria, go in other countries and maintain their business. They can't maintain our business here. That's how they call it now. They had Total give away everything to Connect and they left. So APN terminal was on a similar arrangement. The government said, no, you can't carry anywhere up. It got to remain at 26.60. Every time they went to we said that's it. If you're there, try it. Then I think we got to revisit everything and go beyond. Because we can't continue on this path. That was WEA's approach towards APN terminal. So after every 5 days, in fact, in 5 days, if your container even landed on Sunday, they will include Sunday there. And Sunday is not a working day, but they will include Sunday there to be counted as part of the 5 days. So that understand my container came, and then it was on Sunday, right? Or the 5 days, let's say Sunday, okay, Sunday will be the last of my 5 days. But it's Sunday, you're not working, so that I can go pay and release my container. I will have to pay for it. That's the kind of arrangement that they have down there, exploiting the people. That's what APN terminal is all about. But we are saying, no, with all the conditions you're laying here and there, you can't carry anything up. They remain like this. The high left. Now, when you come now to Unity Party, they have done it 2 times. APN terminal has increased 2 times. And at 26, we're talking about 26, right? Now, when Unity Party just took over in 2024, APN terminal said, but the other government are there now, Propo, the government are heartless government, the government are whatever, will carry anything up we want to carry. The idea is once we are doing it and carrying it up, the government care about a percentage. The idea the government will get a percentage. They're looking for money. So as a result, we can carry anything up. They took it from 26. They carried to $29.21. That means after the 5 days has elapsed, which include even Sunday, If you get on, or if you even go on Sunday, it's included. After that, you pay 29.21 cents every time. So if you continue staying output for 2 weeks, you calculate that 29.21 cents times 14. You will pay. That's why it is. I tell you, so that y'all broke out there when they're telling y'all will not say they put eating our money. No. That's not it. There's the first one they did in 2024. APN terminal again came out again and said, look, we got to now go up again. You see what they did? You see what they are doing? So everything is climbing up as we speak. The APN terminal operating. So they carry 27, they carry 29. Now it is now going to $30 and all. You will now see it. Then you see on top 8.87. All the one that you see there, so that's so money. They put it carrying it up. So gas price going up, storage fee going up at the Freeport of Monrovia. Everything else is going up. LEC has been reduced drastically from 50 to 7.5 on a unity party. Poverty on the increase. 11 cedi, it reduced from 50 kilowatts to 7.5. That's why it is. Everybody cataloging these things. Then they came up today, passing around, talking about IMF and IMF people grading all year, and then you see more Ali then flying around with it. All right? So other people don't have the right as servants in government to critique government. The only option any government official has or anybody working in government has is to praise government. Nobody's supposed to critique government. So if you can publicly take on your Facebook page and then try to praise government, and to also working in government, which of course I'm not part of your party, I don't have that right to do same. When I do it, then I'm punished. But you know the unfortunate thing about it? Like my friend and brother Julius J told them today. He said, but you know the party people know. You're flying around with the IMF report talking about SYZ, blah, 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 on JMB. Okay, we agree. On CDC, the same progress report, and he read a couple of reports that came up. What did you people say at the time? You said that it will put food on the people table. And why are you the party people you need to be talking about? And I used to say that it used to put food on the people table. You just think the man who looking for 3 cups of rice to go eat, that thing will be able to put food on she or children. They're looking for school fees and whatever it is that IMF. And I used to say it, but you're the official then flying around with it today. And you know the bad thing about your own? On CDC, I like to always do competitive analysis. On CDC, it was not Mama C Kabaden or official government that were talking about progress that government was making. It was the citizens themselves who were talking about these progress then that was being made. They took it on. Unlike your unity party, because your own policy, they're not even part of your, they're not even supporting your, with the exception of your few guys, your call Anno Colors Brigade. Look, you people are the only one that are talking about. In fact, some of you are really good enough and say, look, some of us will not put ourselves in that. You see your problem? Then you woke up today, you're lying. You're talking about, we carry civil servant salary up. I have a couple of text messages from other civil servants who told me their salaries are not increased. When you announced that you were going to carry civil servant salary all the last time, Samuel Toy, Dale Francis, all of them wrote, they said the thing they put in talking a lie. They would never ever carry anything up. We the ones started this program. When President Weah announced the last time and said that people's salary should go up, we decided, because we wanted to live in compliance with the president's message, we decided to start doing it not at one chunk, no, but we'll do it little by little. So there were certain civil servants that their salaries were already up. Now, the rest of the other people whose salaries were down, they were waiting to do it if they were to win the election. Since they did not win at that loophole, Gafuan then saw, and they say, oh, yeah, two of them were on the program already. They didn't do it, but they don't want to say that two of them were on it. They come down to announce. You see how they can lie? These guys, they are criminals. No wonder my Papa Primet said, the government officials, they are liars. The Papa said they are liars. Every day me playing the Papa. The Papa said they are liars. Because how will you say civil service salary? So, if I call one of the health authorities leadership, the guy said yes. There are others who are down that they decided to upgrade them. So it making some of our friends into vex, because if you announce to us that civil service salaries are on increase, you make him a landlord whom I told how much I'm making to get vexed, because I'm not in a category. Not everybody in a category. Not all civil servants salary up. Do you know how many volunteers we have workers that are not on payroll? Do you know how many volunteer teachers that don't have anything? So if you announce and say civil servant salaries are improved, and that's what I blame some of my friend journalists. You see, you know, we are all journalists in this country. I mean, whether you're lucky or not, you won't do anything in your business. But we don't have patriotic journalists. With some of you are not patriotic journalists. No disrespect to you people, but if you are a patriot, you will never ever join anything that undermines the interest of your country. Because before you could become a journalist, you were an ordinary citizen working in different fields. I know some of my friends who all of us were journalists passing the field today, they are in the AFL. They are no longer journalists. You think if they don't prepare themselves and what kind of ails them, they didn't speak against it. At the time they go in the AFL, and AFL start treating them bad. Who do they run to? The same journalists they run back to. And that is what it is. You see, these are things that happen in this country for which I have chosen to say, look, I'm a patriot. And the first thing ever I owe is not to the profession. I owe it to my country. The profession will guide me by its rules. But patriotism has its own rules too. And that's the fundamental rule that will drive every other profession. If you don't find yourself suitable in that fundamental rule or guiding principles of patriotism, it is difficult that your profession will be of benefit to your country. It's difficult. So, when you see your profession and then you see that the patriotism you fought for is not there, reflected in your profession, then just leave it. Folks, I had wanted, I wanted to talk about the UC thing, and Matilda Stevens just reminded me, but the government just gave a reaction or response to the UC issue. And because of the president's stuff that happened today with this, and I decided to just, because it needs a special treat, I don't want to say about it in passing. Because in a response that came from government today, already the way they call the people from Ghana as Zogo, they already calling the people that are coming from America criminals. They are calling Liberians whom they are to deport as criminals. That one, we'll get to that one. It's on tomorrow, and I can assure you that. So please, we need to give it a special treat. So I don't want for us to rush on it, because the release is here. I have it. The government has issued a release, right? So they said some of the people that are coming, maybe most of them, they are criminals. And I don't want any problem or whatever it is. So we'll get there. Today, oh man, my man, your son was chased again. The people came after him. They came to get his signature so that they will give him money for that signature. And according to him, you will use that money to help your children, to help Liberians. He had always helped Liberians, and whatever it is, that's his life. The only reason your old man you can be to a donor, because Joseph Boaka, they're not willing to see to it. Tomorrow, they may does not have that rice. Then I used to be what they're going to give to you, but you know you're still in rice, right? But again, he's now putting it through scholarships and things. You saw his party talking about or due payments and so forth. Is all meant to see to it how they can raise revenue to facilitate some of you plans and that you are making. So today, that's it. The Unity Party government, they are la government. They lie too much in everything. Gas price going up. I'm telling you, Kamene, any passenger who see your Kamene telling you say price go up, this, that, believe it. Believe it. The vehicle registration going up, believe them. The gas price, they just issued a circular. It's taking effect now. Believe the Kamene. They are not cheating you. No. The government you put in power is supposed to be concerned more about you than those people. Right? They say from God to government, from the government now to the people. And not the layer. They say God first, government here, and the people. So you don't expect the kind of law that government's supposed to show you. You don't expect it from the common people out there. That's why you put the government there to share that law for you. So don't blame the Kamen when they're doing it. Don't blame the Keke riders when they are saying that the transportation is up. The circular is here clear. And you know fast and why it means now the way the US rate is up to 200 and some more. So you know what fast and means is added. That the pump price we're talking about so now, so you must know out now what will happen. So that's what it is, and this is a country you have now. We are not telling Boaka not to change things around. He has to change it. We'll come to some things and talk about the USAID project and so forth, the USAID issue. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the fake and la austerity measure the government said it has taken. You know, some of our friend journalists don't want to be sincere. But we are here. Look, they taught their own, we taught our own. People want to believe us, they believe us. People want to believe them, they believe them. One thing I know about Liberian people, we have opened their eyes in this country until they know good journalists, bad journalists. Until they know who are the journalists that are analyzing well, what are the journalists say the same or they're not the same. Look, Liberian people, what we have done successfully, which of course I want to thank all of you for believing in us and listening to us, is to open your eyes to things. So that I don't sit here to say my own thing that don't represent what you know. Everything we can tell you, you already know about it. So there's nothing strange about it. You can be food. That's the problem. We come here knowing that you can be food. Because your eyes open now to everything. You can discuss politics. You can do anything. No official can, except you really want to be lied to. But nobody can lie to you easily now because your eyes are open to everything and what your government is supposed to do. And that's where we are. So thanks to all of you. Keep playing your cash giveaway. Star 799 star 100 hash is it. We'll do the draws shortly. And we'll certainly get in there. And I want to say thanks to all of you for being there, always there. And we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. So like we said on Wednesday, everything else is supposed to be all right. So there's 10,000 going forward to 50,000. One may be able to win tonight. And on this very die. So we are grateful to the Almighty God. Star 799 star. And let me see, do just one and see whether I can get okay, there's a number that popped up already. The person has let me see. Okay, sorry about this, and please call us, and we are about to get on the lines. 080-516069. I will call you shortly. You won the winners so far. You are the first on the list of the winners of the 10,000. I can see it right in front of your name, 10,000. I don't know your name, but your number is 080-516069. All right, so the rest keep playing, and I will continue to do the draws as we are going on. Let me get to the line and then start talking to you right here on this very die. Let's go on. That is it right here. Let's get on. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Eddie.
Yep. How you doing?
Hello, how are you doing?
Fine.
Yeah, you are talking to who and a puppy and then I put to an together. You will be there. I don't know you can compare it, but they will say so because I found the system. And the second you can compare with because in order for it for the person who is with you, so that there is permanent. No, I thank God, thank you to you, our president, great. We spend a time for him today. God, thank you very much. And continue coming. That our enemy now will be seen. That continue doing their steering. Any ministry they must enter, they must see. They must see in one thing. One day will come for it, and I get with the session and two. The other way they made a session I want for me. I get with the session. So I tell God, thank you for you to know how to understand today. The mayor our president big again today.
I know. All right, thank you, mommy. All right, thanks, mom. For one of the civil servants just sent me a text and said they cut my USD salary and add it to the LD salary and lie say my salary is up. Will you imagine? And I all right, and Patrick Tukpa and from Bond County is saying here that the United States Ambassador McDonough, along with the political and economic counselor Miss Sarah Connor, visited former President George Mann. We are today. A lot of things are happening, and we are certainly getting there. But with God, all things are possible. Let me get to medicine. Medicine, let's hear from you quickly. Let's hear from you.
Hey, AB, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, boss.
Thank you so much. I will test two things. The first thing is the introduction of your show with Nimba County issue. I'm personally appealing to you to try to make the Nimba palliative your next show the topic. Yeah. Secondly, I want to address something that we are seeing running around on the Facebook. Say Koga, who is a pro Joseph Boakai government man, who was in the center of dividing money to RLJ, is running around saying that he wants to replace Nimba County Senator Prince Johnson who died. And the woman who just lost her husband, and we are in sympathy with her because she's in tears. Anybody can lose their valuable human being and people will be in sympathy with them, they will be mourning. Her picture is all over on the Facebook that she has endorsed Samuel Koga. Omar, I want to appeal to you to take yourself from Nimba party. It will be nasty. Don't let us discuss you. We feel sorry for you. Don't let us discuss you. Samuel Koga did not respect your husband. With all the fact that your husband party was the one that brought him to power to become representative, he left your husband party. He joined two other different parties. The last party he just left, he was a chairman, national chairman for PUP. That's why he got re-elected on. And running around going by the MDR thinking that Nimba will feed that MDR and Nimba property. Nimba Kande's son Justin had to have Liberal Action Party. It was never considered Nimba property. It was never considered Nimba property. So don't fool yourself. Samuel Koga will be discussing you deeply the coming days. And I just want Prince Johnson White to get us out of here because we don't want to drag on in the political mud. We want a strong person who will stand with opposition people in Nimba County, who will be opposition supporter to take Joseph Boakai government feet, to hold the feet to fire. Not somebody who are in the center of this government money dividing on people to RLJ, who is a criminal that if you are in the United States will be in jail right now. My former senator, Senator Bob Menendez, he was the senior senator of New Jersey for more than 20 years. He was the Senate Committee Chairman on Foreign Relations. He used his connection to collect money from foreign government in Washington, D.C., hundreds of thousands of dollars, including gold plate. He just went to jail for 15 years this few days. They jailed him for 15 years. FBI indicted him, they prosecuted him, and he convicted him. They threw him in jail a few days for 15 years. What's saying Koga then in Liberia that United States will be in jail? So such a criminal we cannot have him as a senator. We'll be discussing in the coming days. So Prince Johnson White, just take yourself from there. I beg you, man, take yourself from there. Because if you tie yourself to him, we'll discuss you power way. Secondly, AB, George Weah. Those of us that know the contribution that man made to Liberia, what we saw today is just some of what he did before. Boakai got no record of that. Just as you were saying, you can't compare Boakai to Alexander Kumi, you can't compare him to Benina Ure. Those are people who got record of teaching people life in their own way. Boakai got no record in the whole of Lufa country. There is one single Lufa child that can come forward and say they sent me to school. George Weah got scholarship foundation at the University of Liberia in the 90s, paying poor school fee who were not his relatives. And he's still doing it today. So what we saw today is just what he has been doing that we've been preaching. And Blanc Lale of Boga used to deny it. That's all you saw today. White people transporting themselves, buying plane ticket, leaving from Europe, going to Liberia to go find a man. Nobody from West Africa can go to Liberia to go find Boga. So, AB, thank you so much. I just wanted to sound they wanted to bring Johnson White and say, Koga are coming for you within the coming days.
All right. Thank you, Medicine. We'll get more of you and more from you, especially in relation to that. We are getting some news from Grand Crew County that is very much disturbing. And we are hearing that there may be either some trouble or some kind of war that's going on in Grand Crew County. And we are getting reports that about 5 persons reported must have died already. But we are still getting details. The details are very scanty and not too good. So I'm still trying to get information on that. It's from Grand Crew County. And that's what we are getting from there. We're hoping to make necessary connections and see what may be the cause of what's unfolding there. But a prominent citizen of Grand Crew County just informed me about that. And I trust this prominent citizen. So we are watching to see what will happen in Grand Crew County. What is it that is happening there? I'm making all necessary calls. If you know people from Grand Crew County, call them from there. I'm making contacts as well so that we can know what's happening in Grand Crew County. They said there could be some problems there currently. I don't want to be too exact to term it as a war, but I think what we are gathering is that the news is too terrible so far. So let's see. And let's get on. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, hello, Abby.
Yeah.
This is William, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, wow. What kind of news coming from Grand Crew again?
Yeah, so on JMB now. Anything back can come up, my brother. Never be.
Yeah, okay. And Abby, I actually wanted to listen, but I called also to just say to talk 2 things. But the first one is the caller who was on the line that was talking about the wife of Prince Johnson. I want the senior man to be cognizant that that woman's life is at risk in the hands of those evil guys. She has no option.
Okay.
Everything they're doing right now, they will just be forcing that woman and be using her name. It's not coming from her consciously. That woman is in their hands right now, in their hands. She just got to play with their game. But not that you will not see that woman on any campaign trade. She ain't going campaign. She ain't going to do nothing. They will just be using her name. But she's not in favor of anything that's going on. But she want to protect her life and her sanity for now. That's what they're doing. They're using her name. But it's not real life or consent. And yeah, it's not real life.
But in fact, that's true, because they may even threaten that if you don't support, we'll block all the benefits and things of your husband and take everything from you.
Thank you, teacher. Like you seen. So the guy who called from the US who talking to the woman to take him out, that woman not get nothing to do with them. They are coercing her to do to in that direction. That is now her will.
Okay.
So her life is at risk on that. So they shouldn't blame her. Then on the issue with president, we have to want to say that man father had a life. He always into success. But one thing that I got from that man today, we were like a will, and I copied that video, was when he made a statement that I think it was you, someone asked him, I think it was you or
about the trophy, what I intend to sell them. Yeah, what I intend to sell them.
Before he said, even the richer human being on account with 1 billion. That Ballon d'Or is priceless. I can never sell it, and I will tell my children not to ever sell that Ballon d'Or. It must be kept for generation upon generation.
Yeah, that's what he said.
To come and see. That was a will that he was already uttering.
Yeah.
From himself, he was uttering. That was a will. So let us put that in record and let the Liberian history carry it. That even his family will not have right to sell that Ballon d'Or in the future.
Right.
Because of his will, he already said so. So that one of the best things, one of the things that I learned from the entire interview today, and AB, we are blessed to have such a great human being in our midst as Liberia.
You're right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I will get to Sarah's Joy again, and then Sarah, I will get to you. But let me get to AB Corner quickly. Hello, how you doing, AB? But I'm trying to make contacts.
Hey, AB, good evening, my dear brother.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, brother. I hold that news that from Grand Crew County. We're waiting up to the time the show is on so that we can get the
I'm trying
what happened. It's disturbing.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's disturbing. Yeah, but if I have to say two things, I say good to President Weah, on his autograph signing today, and like he regularly said, it will go to charity. And one thing he said about the Ballon d'Or, I think you were asking that question of Carrasco. Whether he will ever say that Ballon d'Or. He said no. He said work hard for it. He said he will even tell the children, anybody bring Ballon d'Or to him, it's not worth it. It must just be there for generation. You even tell the children so they can sell it. And before I leave you, I just went to the gas station because the current business right now, because I just kept the IMF report to the gas station. I just bought gas $250 LD. I just took the IMF report. I want to carry to the gas station.
Is it IMF report or what you took there?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the IMF report I get to the gas station. When people they see things of, grown up Georgia, they see the news of come up. But I want to pour food on the pot. They want to pour food on the pot. Why you acting? Why you passing around with it again today? And AB, before I leave the show, this is a clear call again to my party. The election that coming up in Nima County, the sons and daughters that stood with us in the 2023 election. Any decision, any candidate, I hear about Garrison Yeru that you rather saying, everyone of them supported us. Let's bring everybody on the table and decide as to who will carry. Thank you, AB.
Thanks. We'll discuss the Nima politics and subsequently. Lady D, what's up?
It's all right. Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing from my end here? Good evening.
Good, I'm okay. Why I call you? Just be laughing. Bye.
No, why you can talk? Go ahead.
Okay, I will be okay today.
All right, thank you.
All right. I'm just calling to say, I'm overwhelmed. I'm happy to see, outside. How people say the king is never respected in his own home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Liberians do not have respect. They don't know. See the kind of product flew for their own ticket, chase the man down to grab his signature.
Mm-hmm.
Signature.
Yeah.
Signature.
Yeah.
They're going to give him millions of dollars. And you'll see, trust me, you'll see a lot of them on Facebook saying, but I just signature with football area where the place is supposed to be. Where is Baga in your area? That you say, no, in the power bottle.
A power bottle in here, right? What's on it?
I get my ended record that I have packed together to get to Baga so you can sign for.
From LPNC Day? From LPNC Day?
Oh, yes.
Oh, man, that
yeah, I'm going to call him my father, my father, LPNC. I'm going to call him I get everything and get to Baga so Baga can.
Don't forget to carry the goat there too. The salted goat, the salted goat. I put salt inside and carry it sound good.
I will do that. I will do that. I will go and get the white back. You know the one like the white better when you sound it. I know
okay.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right. And Saros, Joe and Maggie, what's up, boss man? How's everything?
Yeah, AB, I'm good, teacher. What's up with you?
Yeah, we're doing great, man. Let's hear from you, my brother.
It's good to be joining you here from the cool city of Minnesota here in the U.S. And
I know.
I can say, AB, I mean, thanks for all you do at Royal Communications, keeping the torch burning.
Oh, no.
Today I watched you again, covering something that brought joy to the hearts of many, including myself.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing what those people did, left their comfort zone, chased a man who they met at the Ballon d'Or.
Mm-hmm.
They could not have gotten him onto that, but little did he know that they were still thinking on it. Going to Monrovia, they talk about going to the PHP park, the invisible park that he built, seeing the work of his hands, and just why they decided to do that. And I listened to the chit chat while he was signing. Probably no one wanted to make it boring. He decided to ask those questions about his career and what he was doing. And there were a few things I took from that, AB. President Weah today talked about the issue of being humble, respectful, and hardworking, and that's what kept him at the peak of what he did. always looking at I can get to the next level. And another thing he spoke about that people don't really take seriously is the issue of appreciation.
Yeah.
I always hear him talk about Coach Arsene Wenger.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
up to today, still appreciates
Claude
Wenger. Like you hear
Arsene
Juba,
Wenger.
yeah, like you hear Juba talk about Mourinho. You know, Essien talk about Mourinho. George Weah and Arsene Wenger, he will always talk the story of that man who took, you know, a broken glass and turned it into a diamond stone when nobody felt that he would have done it. He talked about how people felt, people from Africa were lazy. So he decided to put extra time. I wish that our young people who are playing the game, be it soccer, be it other sports, can just take time to listen, Ibi. Sometimes you just cut those clips, let young people take passion in listening to this man on how he got there. The issue of hospitality, he's a very hospitable person, AB. I experienced that with Ambassador Weir. Just being around him, I know the signatures he talked about that he gave away free. I watched a whole airport got shut down in Atlanta when I traveled with him in 2013. Just for people to get his signature, to get, how you call it, a photograph with him,
Right.
a whole airport shut down. You know, so that's the person he is. So when you see him giving it back, and this time seeing the logic in what these guys are doing with their company, seeing there's logic in it, and not just for himself or for his children out in their bank account out, but making sure that the returns can go to people he's already into it. But it's just another layer onto what he's doing, his humanitarian work. I believe that's why God is blessing President Weah, and will keep him around for a long time.
Right.
And our people will be appreciative. Look at the kids at Flaggo Foundation.
Yeah.
Sometimes because I follow that foundation page, sometimes when I see the joy on the faces of those little kids that came from nowhere to them, they can have a place to have a comfort of home, education, the best of healthcare. I think it's because this woman saw the passion her husband carried and decided to follow expound it. Thanks to Madam Weah and her family for making sure that the legacy of President Weah is not just down the drain. Lastly, before I leave you, Ibi, I was still looking on Facebook to see whether the rescued children who have been sharing today the hike in the price of petroleum products on the Liberian market. The last time we checked, they were all over when the reduction came.
Yeah.
It was the biggest thing on Facebook. But now it is going up by 5 cents. Even a cent on a gas of petroleum.
My brother, just 2 cents or whatever.
Yes, it's a trickle-down effect on the people, those who pay to commute from one place to another. Not those people who buying $7,000 to $8,000 cars. Even those, they should be spending around $48,000 of government threshold. But the people, look at the buses they provided for people who campaigned for them the other day. Those high buses, even the buses from Ghanarsville to Broad Street are even comfortable than those buses. Those are things that our people should look at. Whether this country is going forward. But again, you remember the story of the children of Israel. When they cried on Moses, he just struck the right and got what they wanted. God had to show them that you have to be patient, you have to appreciate what you have, and you get to the next level. But we pray for our country. We pray that one day our country will turn around. The young people in that country will see what it means to have quality education, to go to school and have food on their tables. Their parents can struggle, but making sure that they can see what their children are benefiting, how our country can turn around. Keep doing what you're doing, Avi. Thanks so much.
Oh, yes, sir. I appreciate
I
this.
you making the announcement. I heard you making the announcement the other day as ambassador.
Oh, yeah.
I will reach out to you.
Certainly.
We'll have to see what.
Well, we have to do that, my brother. You're right.
Thank you so much.
All right, Cyrus. Appreciate that. Cyrus John McGill. And of course, let me get onto this one right here on this die. We certainly get in there. And we've got all things are possible. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, true, brother. We've got all things are possible, not something, everything. That's why we're seeing the blessing today that, the son of Africa is sharing with the African people in Liberia. You know what I mean? It's just blessed, my brother. From the day they.
Hello? Sorry. Hello? Yeah. You were okay, but you're gone low. I don't know why. Sorry about that. But we're certainly getting there, and we've got, like I always said, just hold on, please. Let me try to. Hello? Yeah, I think we can get him. Yeah, if we can. Yeah, but I think it's gonna. All right, so let me get on to this one. Here on this die, we certainly getting there. My brother, please try to get back to us if you can. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Eddie, how you doing?
Fine, ma'am. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, I'm Marie Baba calling from Mama.
Ma'am Marie, let's hear from you.
If you hear prices, You can't create so.
You can't.
Different from any other thing. You know what God doing for we are? Every day the people think of evil things against him. God can only make things to be changed. God can expose all their evil things.
You're right.
Yeah, they're talking about reconciliation. You're not really being up for reconciliation. They don't want to reconcile because the good thing about we are when you just get connected with we are, you will start a blessing. You just have to start that blessing. But because of the evil behavior towards the government, about they will always be put to shame.
You're right.
They're not able to govern. They're not able to see the core government, they know it. They think that they're so educated, they know everything. They are confusing it. Was just putting the wicked people together.
Right.
That tomorrow all of them will just sit in that so thank you, Eddie.
All right, thanks, Mom. And of course, one of my students who's very much that kind of way in class, J-Man J is proposing that Joseph Waka should look for all his pillows because he lets sleeping too much. So that you will sign on it and say that the pillow there was sleeping all the time. I think that's a brilliant one. All right, thank you, J-Man J, for that. Yeah, we'll look for pillow. That he by the only area his signature will go. All right, let me try to tell you where we are getting now. Star 700 star 100 hash. Yeah, we are almost getting close to close. Let me see, and let me see here, but let me get on the side and get back here. But I'm about to call up a winner. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, this is the voice of Sabu Rasta joining you from Point 4 to be specific this hour in Zimbabwe. Let me say thank you for your hard work done to the light. God will bless you for all you do for the Liberian people. Go back to the Egypt to the light. And you ask, what would the radio listener, you ask the question now, what is Mayor of John 3:16? As for me, I say for God's for Sabu Rasta so love President. We are so to the light. I gave him my heart, my woman, my children, my mom, everything to the light I belong to me will vote for President. We are because so we are is a good man to the light. I see myself in President. We are everybody in my life will continue to vote for President. We are. Thank you for the opportunity to the light.
All right. Thank you so much. And let me call on this first person. And we'll send it together. Like I told you, you're one of the winners already. 0880-516-0969. I'm about to call you. You won 10,000. And I'm about to get to you shortly. But after this call up, and let me see here. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Hello. Okay, so let me get on to this one. This side will do. All right. Yes, sorry, I guess some bad habits in me. I have you doing it on camera. Well, anyway, I you get that for that you can be talking. Say that the class, yeah, like anybody class, like I say, you say that to your how you enter the class. And the teacher second thing that you home to he class a bit we all gonna thing. Hello, how you doing?
Hey,
yeah.
This is Akiku Malo.
Malo, let's hear from you quickly.
Ahora nigga.
Depende a pouco depois.
Yeah, posso bombar nigga.
Apoio.
Yeah, my man. So we for Blair. Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, the people see it for themselves. JB now, you want raw our blessing or our blessing to go to him on Allah. That I level see. That means they are evil people. We didn't get that for them. They saw it today for themselves. Lord, I've been blessing. It's not small blessing.
My Lord, thank you. All right, let me get on to this WhatsApp line. Then this person in the back, and I hope you are on and running so that I call you if you get number. Hello, how you doing? Hello? Yeah, like
hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm Mohammed calling from the Gambia.
From where?
The Gambia.
Oh, the Gambia. Let's hear from you, Mohammed. Please hold on.
Yeah, I witnessed the whole ceremony today about the president. You know, one thing is, intrigues me is that the president talked about, he was talking to the people if they can take care of the national team. They can help the national team.
Yeah, you were asking for sponsorship.
Yeah, sponsorship. Say, I hope you can help the Moon Star, the national team for us. I hope you can do it. They say, yeah, okay. We will try to see how best it can happen. You see, to tell you that the man really love the country. all this thing happening, but still, when you go anywhere, you can actually call it negotiate with people so that they can help either the Lone Star or the Liberians.
Right.
You know, it's very, very, very good. Yeah.
You're right.
So
Thank you. I really like that. I like that. You capture a great point as well, and others have stated it. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
How are you doing, sir? How's everything with you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, Abraham, we are here calling you from Kings FM.
Oh, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
A great man, great general.
Great listener. You play the cash giveaway.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
How many times you play tonight?
On your show, I play 6.
And you ever play and won before?
Yes.
How much did you win then?
When you were at the Freedom FM,
yeah.
Then when you came to Kings FM, I won there too.
Okay, wow, that's good. What's your name?
My name is Momadi Sako.
Momadi Sako. Mr. Sako, thank you. Congratulations. You won 10,000 in addition to all of your wins you've had in time past. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
But check your phone. They already sent it to you, Momadi Sako. I think you should have it already. Yeah. All right, Mama D Saka. He said he's always winning, and I would think it's good for Mama D. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Hello.
How you doing, Papa?
I'm doing fine, ma'am.
Yeah. Maybe you know the song Gabi King Adult sang. She said, if God wants to bless me, He does not need your approval.
You're right.
So indeed, God does not need the approval of the United Party down to their president. He not even need their approval. He will bless Georgia and continue to bless Georgia. And if you on Monday that discussion about 3 conditions you discuss, the Englishman says ZERO is 0. No way, no compromising. So a nephew already reconciled with him. Yeah, they go for the reconciliation. They already reconciled with him. So yeah, they go for their reconciliation. They may say he does not want to be partnered with Georgia. And if you don't never show friendship, but friendship say they don't want you, don't never force it. Because if you force it with this different thing, and Georgia should know what happened to Prince Johnson in 1990 in a parade. When Prince Johnson went there and said, let's go when territory, I was there after I was not too into maybe life. But when I can remember when territory said, Papa, don't go. Prince Johnson just can't fool you, don't go. He said no. So he must be what? The Bible said be what?
So that time that you are not, yeah, I think that was a good time. You are not into life. Yeah, so you are not, but you are seeing at that time.
Yes, I knew what because all I want is with in a barrel.
All right.
So I got more express. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. You are not too much into life, but you are seeing. Hello, how you doing? Let's go on. Hello, how you doing, Chief? Fine, Abraham, we on here. You play the cash giveaway on Kings? How many times, bro? You say how many times today? 13? Say that again.
13 times.
You ever played one before? What's your name? Kawe?
Yeah.
Mr. Kawe. All right, Kawe. All right, congratulations, Kawe. And thanks for believing in yourself and believing in the game and believing in us. Thank you. Congratulations. You won 10,000. Yeah, all right, Kawe, and I got it. And the rest of you, I'm trying to do more draws, but we're going 10 o'clock on the dot. But let me just pick a few calls on the side, and we can conclude it from here. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Eddie. How are you?
Good evening. Let's listen to you.
Thank you very much. This is Mama Guitar, the more the Solar movement in Liberia. Let me really commend your teaching this morning. I mean, this evening, Eddie. What you said on the radio this evening really touched some of us today. You know, leadership is not about the presidency, winning the presidency, but the asset and the benefit to the people and the country. President George Manuel, we are at the time was in the executive, along with the government official, President we are friendly with. President we are friendly to the Liberian people. He was down to earth president. This is a reason after the presidency, President we are continue to remain popular. Today, President Joseph Mabaka, with all the experience and integrity, all given opportunity to serve as president in the country. 1 year, he cannot able to maintain his popularity. People, all those who support President Joseph Mabaka today, they are going away because he's very, very wicked and cruel. President is about diplomatic move. When he win the presidency, yeah, he put the executive law key on his neck. When President we was in the executive mansion, he used to pass all around here. Today, you know, now we a day like a color with Unity Party, they attempt to lie in the community, like black people not even putting attention to them. Because anything they tell like black people is false, as misleading information they are giving to the public. If you God will continue to bless you, and President George is the hope of the Labuan people. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution, Gitawa. Hello, how are you doing?
How are you, Tijalai?
Yeah.
This is David King, and I do join you from somewhere in Monrovia.
All right.
Yeah, maybe today I saw that thing. I felt so sad in my heart. President, we are heart bleed for his people. I got to know today that President, we are not because of politics. He always thought about his people. President, we are believe in one thing, and that one thing is Liberia. I saw that today from him. Look, President, he's a true nationalist, and he's a true hero of our time. What President we are there today, history will continue to remember him on the red path. So President, we have to accept his Ballon d'Or. He will tell his children, even somebody bring $1 billion to them and say, you're selling. He will tell them not to ever sell it, but it should be put somewhere for generation after generation to come and see what one of the sons of this soil did in football. And he went ahead asking those people for sponsorship for our national team. Because people have said, it is so bad that made President we are. Why is it that he attended back on football? I said, no. For me, I always argue with people and say, no, President we have not turned back on football. If you follow President we are, just recently when Grand Crew appealed in it,
no problem. You can be passing all over the place. Just talking. Thank you. Hello, how you doing? Let me get. You can just be passing, and just connecting things all over the place. Hello. Yeah, fine. Go on quickly, please.
William Jabiru, official spokesman for the Liberation Rap Movement.
Oh, yeah, from you, boss.
Let me say thank you ever so much, Yebi. You know, we learn a lot and we learn it every day. Because we are a great man.
Right.
Maybe my experience with President Weah is that people defender or our first time meeting him, the morning he gave all a ball phone with him or touch screen. And the touch screen stay with me. I been having phone. But the phone I had, it can be 1 year ago. But the phone I made 3 years, stay with me.
Oh.
You see, this man is a great man. I put that ball in a long line and he did that 2029 for the people.
All right, will thank you so much for your testimony. And how are you doing?
Anthony Allo.
What's up, man, Sisi?
Thank you, my son. So they said they be angry yesterday. So you never answer my call.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I cried last night. I cried last night, my son. Don't do it to me. When it comes to personal, we are don't do it to me, my son.
All right, boy.
Yeah. Thank you for the show. Look, I wouldn't want to say small song. I wouldn't want to say small song personal, we are. For your achievement. You understand? The people are talking about perseverance, they are respecting Liberia. But when you go out there, don't open for him. Don't wishing to see him falling. And God will always tell them, say, no, he's a child of God. So no, I put my hand on him, nothing can do anything to him. Nobody will touch him. They block around person we are. So anything they do, they will not wait. You say, what I got you, leadership. Whoever sign on your share, whoever sign on your document, say, can't sign. Oh my God. Because I pour it in your head. Everywhere you go, somebody can call you, say, oh, can't do this or all. But they take my for your head, say, good to be the last. Now, all the thing you say for America or whatever, you can't be there to us. You do it, that's meant for the whole horse. Nobody can be behind it. You understand?
Yeah. So I want to say, you forget you.
Oh, okay, forget it. Okay, sorry, but sorry. What can I say? What can I try to say? What can I meditate, Lord? Over Lord, obey. What can I try to do? The whole world obey Him. He is who? He is child of
Sing
God.
one more song again. Different
of
song
God.
now. Sing one more song again. Different song.
No,
now because-
tomorrow sing it. I don't put count it.
Okay, sing different song. No, sing different try song now. Put it in dialect.
Okay. One more, Jobo, one more. One more, my we are one more Joe. Let you one more, we are one. Let you one more Joe. We are one more. One more. Joe, we are one more. Joker, one more. Joe, one more Joe. Let you one more. Joe, we are one more Joe. One more. Joe, we are one more. C'est qu'à des noirs. 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 C'est yo ne oui oh. C'est qu'à des noirs. C'est qu'à des noirs. C'est qu'à des noirs. C'est yo ne oui oh. C'est qu'à des noirs. C'est qu'à des noirs. C'est qu'à des noirs. Oh, et bien, je me tire sur les. Thank you for having me.
So we did that so.
Now, global is
that global. Okay.
Yes. He said, bless me how you bless Joe. Bless me how you bless Joe. We are bless me too.
Wow.
How you bless Joe? Bless me. What? Before them, no, we are sick. You bless me, I bless me. No, we are blessed. Nobody can curse it. The one is forcing to you. Yes.
I like that song. I like that song. I like the song.
Sorry for you. I will send it to you.
Oh yeah, I like the song. Song too fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can sing too. That's the problem there. Yeah. That in fact, of the group part, yeah, you can really sing. Thank you, man. See. Oh man, okay. But you see, this country, yeah. Omar, thank you so much, and for that fantastic song. Yeah, you just sang. So, folks, hey, time has caught up with us, and we have to get going. So, the frequent players, you will get caught up, and those of you who played tonight along and having your stock up, you will try to get it, and as well tonight, right here on this very day. And with God above all, we will always overall prevail, and that's all the time I have tonight. But we'll try to call the rest of you up, about 30 or 35% stay up here. They will be able to call you up while I'm off so that you get your money, yeah? Yeah, your 10,000, you will be able to get it right here tonight on the very day. Thanks so much for being there. Tomorrow will be right here. And then, like I told you, we'll discuss about the whole you say buhaha. And then I will certainly get there. Thanks so much for being there. Do have for